Hi, welcome to a kitchen reading on a rainy Wednesday in Barbados. I'm doing a blog post reading today from the 24th of June, 2023. How I became my own guru. It's more humble than it sounds. I was fortunate to do a course in positive intelligence recently, a gift from a friend. It included reconnecting with the innocence of childhood. It invited participants to look at a childhood photo and see something positive and inspiring without judgment about any suffering experienced, without seeing a victim of circumstance. I chose this photo of myself. And in the absence of a big smile, which I do have lots of childhood photos of me doing just that, I could not find light at first. I've spent weeks just having her here with me. I don't remember this moment. I don't remember her. The child in the photo has been a complete mystery to me. How would I know anything about her from this photo? What do her eyes tell me? What was she experiencing in this moment? This photo has no context. You can't see more than just a tiny piece of it, but to the right is the edge of someone's dress. There is someone standing beside me. I'm not sure who. I think I'm in Antigua with my mom and sister. I know I would have been so loved, but this child, who is she? At first, I saw her as my daughter so I could make a connection. I love her. I want to hold her, to play with her, to make her smile, but so serious she is here. I have kept her photo on my table desk and I see her several times in the day. She greets me in the mornings and says goodnight before bed. Sometimes I take her around my place as I do this and that. One morning this past week, I looked at her, and in those eyes I saw a deep wisdom, a yet undisturbed knowing that my adult mind could not understand. It felt like the innocence of life itself. In my gut, I felt the presence of a being who had much to teach me. It occurred to me that we are born with the cosmos as our context, and as time goes, we lose it in the material reality that we become more and more integrated into. Could I ever doubt that whilst I have much knowledge of this material world and the intelligence required to navigate it, it is she who has the wisdom to bring forth the love and light we so desperately need. I bowed to her in that moment. I bow to her now. She has no words for me. In those days, she could not yet speak as I do now. She is more silence than sound. She is still, not calculating, present. She has courage unbound because here she is, with not many words, small compared to the adults around her. The world is huge everywhere, yet she stands unwavering, looking through me, looking through you, into the heart of everything, being, and circumstance. She meets me with such deep silence, the kind that causes me to squirm. My adult mind fights with her to say something, to give me something that I can label her with, label the moment. I need to make sense, to make a judgment. She gives me nothing but her staring out and into me. In her eyes, I see a window, not into, but the cosmos staring out of and at me. I see a reaching towards and a reflection of the abyss. In those eyes, I see the void peering into and emerging out of itself. I am a curiosity to behold. From whence have I come? From her. The depth of her eyes have birthed me, and now their dark stillness gives me counsel in silence. I bow to her. I prostrate myself before her relentless gaze and the wisdom of its solid emptiness, which I know is no thing but love itself. You see, the whole time I was looking to rescue her, to explain her, to comfort her in her fragility, to take care of her, only to realize it is she who is holding me. It is she who knows the truth. It is she who has the eyes of God, void, life, love, death, and eternity. So do you see it? I see it. Now I know that understanding her means knowing that she cannot ever be explained. Thanks for coming as always. Thank you to everyone who likes and subscribes and supports me and has bought my books. I appreciate you all so very much.